going out there. I want to welcome y'all back. Welcome some of y'all for the first time to the TPP, the Tremaine Perry podcast. I'm your host. Some folks call me Trey. Other people call me Tremaine. It don't matter what you call me, as long as you call me. Here on my podcast for the second non-wrestling edition of my pod. Before I continue, hit that bell and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Go through the 300 plus videos I put out, comment and like and sharing them with your friends, and follow me on your socials. Hope everybody's having a great week. Now let's begin. Let's see the show, the park. Like I always say, beautiful day. Always start my day out with my mantra: good day, great day, best day ever. I like how that looks with the reflection of the clouds and the trees on the water like that. It's always beautiful to me. So I don't know what to talk about. People requested by popular demand that I do a podcast or so about non-wrestling stuff. So put in a topic. Put a topic in the comments or something, because I don't know what to talk about. I see two people watching. What's up? How you doing? Got my selfie stick today. I should have brought it, but I didn't think I was. This is impromptu as it come, man. I didn't. I was just finished. And if I sound like I'm a little winded and out of breath, it's because I am. Because I walked a mile and a half before starting this thing. So yeah, did my daily incense, caught my Pokemon, getting my steps in, my cardio. Preppy girl, hey, how you doing? Hope all is well with you. Just getting my walk on, Trying to talk about something other than wrestling for a change. A popular demand. I done walked a mile and 1.6 miles to be exact, and still going. Oh, something going on Pokemon Spotlight Hour. I wonder what it is. Since it's a non-wrestling podcast, let's see what this part of the trail I like too. That image right there is like the cover of that Atlas Post Tenebris Lux album cover. That's what that reminds me of. Bye, Preppy girl. See you later. Have a good one. This is moments like that right there is why I'm glad I'll be wearing my noise canceling headphones. Thank you for the reactions. I appreciate that. I see somebody reacting. Appreciate it. Doing what I gotta do. Giving y'all some exclusive content, some different other than wrestling. Here's another good shot. The Butterfly Way Station. That's a beautiful day today. There's literally hardly any clouds in the sky. I wanted to come walking yesterday, but I won't feel it. I just laid around, try not to soak too much. This is where I go play Pokemon at every day. I try to go every day, but work constraints and et cetera, make it difficult sometimes. Always have my plus. Got to catch them all. Name of the game. I'm trying to think of something else to talk about other than wrestling, like comics, for example. I like Marvel more than DC. My favorite comic book character out of all of them, including Superman, Batman, you name them, Spider-Man, and all that. The one I like more than them all is Gambit. By far, my favorite. That's my guy. Even when I was a little kid growing up, 10, 8 years old, I've had all the comics. Gambit is that dude. Even though they had Channing Tatum play him in the movie not too long ago, I was like, they could have cast somebody a little better than that. But he did a good job. One of y'all tried to dress up like Gambit for Halloween, failed. I didn't have the big staff. I didn't have the accent. I tried though. It was fun. I see you, Eden. What's up? How you doing? Thanks for joining. 15 people watching. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Here's another good shot. Here you go. I like this part of the my walk as well with the field and look at that. No clouds in the sky at all. Look at that, guys. Beautiful day. So I had to get out here and get it in. I don't know what that means. Love me, dummy. What you call a dummy? I'll be trolling because you will get blocked. Just like this. I don't have time for the negativity. I turn your negatives into positives as always. Use y'all's hates for good. Upcoming rapper for Borrowed County, Louis. I don't know. I don't know if that's a compliment or an insult, Louis. I'll let you slide for now. Like I said, I'm winded because I before I even jumped up here, I done walked a mile and a half. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button. Help me get to the next goal of 220 subscribers. I was one away when I logged in. I was at 219 subscribers. One more hit me at the goal. Hit that bell. Hit that like button. Follow me on socials. Do the buttons. Hit the buttons. Do the things. Become YouTube famous. Got it? I mean, that's wrestling related. See, it's second nature to me. I can't help but at least mention it every now and again. I try. What else to talk about other than wrestling? How about, I don't know, movies? I just watched that new Adam Sandler. Was it Gilmore? Happy Gilmore 2? Good movie. Highly recommend. I enjoyed it a lot. The part of that movie I liked the most out of the entire 2 hour film, what I liked the most out of it all was that moment when Oscar took his former boss, tied him to a lamppost, a light post, smothered honey on him, and then had a bear attack him. I personally wish I could do that to my former store manager myself. But the only thing I would change is I would tie him and everybody else involved in my decision to be fired. I would tie all of them around that same pole, smother them all with honey, and let a bear out. Let a bear just eat them all. That's just me though. I know I shouldn't be that way, but only human. What come around, go around, and karma's a mug. They'll get theirs. And all I gotta do is just keep on doing me like I'm doing right now. Just walk my part, do my lives, live my life, stay away from 'em. Here comes another good shot that I like when I walk in the park. That's what I call it. I call it walk in the park like I'm walking a dog. Here you go. That shot right there. Like, no clouds at all. Look at that, y'all. Just blue sky abound. Every direction. Blue sky. There's a few clouds back there, but I mean, come on. Those are the cute ones. Then there's the water park. I've never been to that pool. YMCA costs too much to freaking go swim in that. Muriel, what's up? How you doing? I see you chiming in on the chat. Welcome in. Hope all is well. See what else other than wrestling to talk about. I thought about Happy Gilmore too. I just saw that recently. Beavis and Butthead. Oh my gosh, I've been on a marathon because the new episodes of that start tomorrow night. I cannot wait. I grew up to Beavis and Butthead. I love them dudes. Even though the Butthead in WWE 2K25 looks exactly identical doppelganger to the asshole who fired me last year. He looks just like that son of a gun. The resemblance is uncanny, just like I look like. I know I'm not supposed to talk about wrestling, and that's inadvertent, but yeah. I'll change subject. Back on the course. Non-wrestling topic. I don't know. Favorite board game used to be Monopoly till Monopoly Go ruined it for me. Favorite TV show. I've been like reminiscing to my past, really, y'all. Like that's why I subscribe to Boomerang, just so I can, you know, rekindle my childhood favorites like Scooby Doo. Love Scooby Doo. I watch it all the time. Then Top Cat. Love Top Cat. What's up, Lil John? What's up, boy? How you doing? Just up here by popular demand, trying to talk about something other than wrestling while I finish my walk. Hope all is well with you. Like and subscribe. Thanks, Miro, for telling people to do that. I appreciate it. Here's another interesting part of the park: the buses. They got some cool looking buses. See if I can flip it for you. Oh, wait, it's not giving me the option to flip. There we go. Well, I don't want to film nobody. There's one of them. There's different colored ones. See, you can't see it because of the sun. There we go. See how they got like multicolored buses and stuff? That's kind of neat. I wish we had that as a kid. All we had was a traditional yellow and orange one. I see you when I'm walking. Yeah, I done did my daily instance. Caught about 21 Pokemon. Tried to get a Galarian bird, but nothing spawned. Here's another good shot of the park. Let me flip it again. Oh, every time I see it, I'm like, is that the moon or what, y'all? I see that every day this time of day. I'm like, surely that's just the moon, even though it's in the afternoon, evening. You're walking from school. Hope you had a good day. All right, buses. You see the buses from here, the YMCA buses. Hey, look at it. I wish I could have drove that as a child, man. I would have made it a little bit more interesting. And on a bus like that, we had buses like this one. Boring. Or regular old bus, nothing special. Not like the purple and blues. There's another shot of 'em, the front of them. Look at that. That's pretty. I wish we could have rode one of them back in the day. Back in my day, we didn't have them color buses. Just you wish you could go on a bus. I didn't. I never had to walk to school. I always took the bus. Public school all my life. I always had to take the bus unless I was oversleeping and then they had to drive me there. That was rare. And I get my ass whooped for oversleeping at that point. Because I got my ass beat a lot as a kid. They whooped us. Not like nowadays. Back in my day, you had to go out there and get your own switch off the tree and get beat when you did bad or when you were misbehaved. They take their belt off their waist and whip you with it. That's the generation that I came up. That's why I do that now. If they'd have done it to me now, I would have reported them without a doubt. You say you did had to go through that too, John. Bottom out. Anyway, almost at the end of the route. Once I get to the end, I'm gonna end the stream. I just want to talk about something different. Y'all. And this is the second one. I noticed I did my last non-wrestling live Monday last week. So I'm trying to make this be a weekly thing. Here's another good shot. Wait, let me zoom out. I remember all them buildings right there. They just built them like within the past year, not even. All that new. That whole housing development back there new. The park itself is fairly new. There's a ton of people out here today because it's so beautiful out. Oh, you can't hear me because I had the mic muted. Thanks. Good call. I was just saying, Pidgey is the spotlight Pokemon on Pokemon Go today, which is lame unless it's a Shundo or a Hundo. And how I've been living in North Carolina my whole life. I also said how all them buildings and stuff right there are new. They just built them a few months ago. The park itself is new. What up, Dynamo? How you doing? Welcome, welcome, my friend. Hope all is well with you. What is up? I'm chilling, bro. I'm on my second mile, 2.3 miles I've walked right now. I walked a mile, then I started the live and kept on walking, trying to clear my head. What happened? The freaking, I hit the wrong button. My fat fingers hit the button because I left my selfie stick at home. I didn't expect to go live like this here, so I didn't bring my equipment like I wanted. So I'm having to hold the phone in my hand, look crazy as I walk around. That's what happened. I'm about, let's say, 6, 7 minutes away from being done. I wish I had got up yesterday. You have your AirPods. I almost wore my in the ear headphones, but I like the noise canceling ones in case somebody walk by me talking loud on the phone, or like them kids a minute ago had music blaring, drowns it out. I've never had a pair of AirPods. I can't, in good faith, spend that much on a pair of AirPods, man. I'd rather have spend $100, get me some skull candies, and yeah. Then if I lose them, I'm only out $100 instead of AirPods, which cost like what, 200 some dollars. I feel like $100 each bud. No, I'm good. Almost 2.5 miles later, we still walking. Well, that's an interesting whirly gig up there. I never noticed that before. Don't forget, if you haven't already, hit that bell. Help me get to 220 subs. Hopefully, I'm there by the time I end this. Keep on referring, sharing, following, hitting buttons, helping me get YouTube famous like I want to do. I'm trying to be like I Show Speed minus the incident at the Royal Rumble where he lost a whole piece of his flesh off his leg that day. Look at what's the Unreal, if you don't know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about wrestling back on track. You just hurt your toe. That sucks. That always hurts. And I'm about to go get some food after this before I jump on my live for NXT. Uh, do what I got to do. I think I'm gonna eat Taco Bell actually. Haven't had that in forever, so I think that's on my list. This is Taco Tuesday. This is another part of the park that I like. Here you go, the picnic area, and that tree. That tree right there is interesting to me. I don't know why, but it is. And what trips me out, they got these lights strategically placed throughout the whole trail, throughout the whole walk park that light up at night. But yet you can't come out here and walk at night because you consider trespassing because the park closes at dusk. That tree's cool. That's cool. That's it. As you see, I'm wearing my Pokemon shirt. Gotta represent. And I'm the type petty ass. There'll be a group of like 10, 12, 20 people playing Pokemon Go. I'll strut right by them, act like they don't even exist while wearing my shirt and with my plus in my hand. Because most of my ops freaking, what up, FaZe? How you doing? Most of them are mystics or instincts, so I want to have nothing to do with them. So I just keep on walking when I see them. I don't need their help. Rather not even raid. Cool. I'm just doing, by popular demand, a non-wrestling podcast. I walk my mile, open my daily incense on Pokemon. Here it is, 2.5 miles later, and I'm about to wrap up my daily part going. Hope all is well with your phase. This was so impromptu. I did not plan this at all. And then the playground. They just recently redid the playground up there. And then that's the splash pad that I keep trying to get my friend to come to with her kids. But that playground is dope. Now that make between the buses and the playground make me wish I was a kid again, at least just one day. Cause that would be cool to ride on a bus like that or to play on a playground like that. We didn't have that back in my day. All we had was some swings and a jungle gym and some orange school buses, yellow buses, or whatever the fuck color it is. Excuse my language. But that splash pad, we ain't had that. We ain't had nothing like that as a kid, bro. Imagine, imagine. We have to go to Emerald Point or a water park to have anything remotely like that. Anyway, let me end this route on Pogo. You have homework. Sucks to be you, bro. I'm not envious of that at all. Did my been there, done that. Got the degree and the diploma. Not doing it again. You messed up today. Braided your hair. I have do rag. Wow, bro. You don't have like a damn bandana you could tie around it or something? I'm trying to think of some way to improvise a do rag. What would could be used in the place of one? You know? Look at that part though. Seriously, look at it. Wasn't nothing like that before they redid it. That is incredible. They really did good on this thing. And this math, have fun. Mathematical dude. Well, that's nice of you. That's generous. You gave it up. They even got the little water fountain thing where you can fill your water bottle. It don't work yet, I don't think. But still, that wasn't there before they revamped the park. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get off here. I'll be back on in about an hour and a half for my NXT live reaction video. Good job, John. Keep up the good work. Until then, be good and be good at it. Follow, like, comment, share, sub, hit the buttons, do the things. God bless you all. Peace.